We've helped 7 and 9 figure e-com brands like Wellbel, M&M's, and Matcha Bar increase conversions by 10% or more, all while profitably scaling ad spend. And there's one thing they all had in common, and that's they stopped guessing and started following a landing page testing roadmap. In this video, I'm breaking down what PDPs and landing pages to test for your e-com brand, the exact order to test them, and how it will compound your conversions and AOV for your e-commerce brand every single month. Now let's get into it. All right, so getting into it, I got my Replo mug here, which is gonna help tie everything together as we go over the strategy, the 12-month strategy, the plan. So to start, first things first, I wanna get into why every e-commerce brand needs landing pages. Most brands think they need a website. What they really need are landing pages that convert, that help not just increase conversions, but AOV, lifetime value, revenue per session, revenue per click, all of those metrics. Conversion rate is kind of just, think of conversion rate as the gateway drug. That's just the first step, but how going down that path of improving your funnels, your landing pages, it's not just about conversion rate anymore. You'll then look to improve your AOV, your CAC, your lifetime value, revenue per session, revenue per click. Those are all the North Star metrics that you want to focus on and let those guide you on where to go. So your homepage wasn't built to sell, neither was your PDP. If you're sending paid traffic to generic site pages, there is a lot of money being left on the table. And that's where you got to use landing pages to turn buyer curiosity into conversions. They give each visitor exactly what they need to say yes, no distractions, no dead ends, just a clear path to purchase. But here's the catch. Landing pages aren't a one and done project. The top brands don't just build one page and hope it works forever. They treat landing pages like high performing sales reps, refining, testing, and improving them every single month. And here's why. So let's say in quarter one, your analytics reveal a 30% increase in mobile traffic, but the current design isn't fully responsive, which leads to higher bounce rates on mobile specifically. Then in quarter two, you redesign for a mobile first experience, ensuring fast load times and easy navigation. And it's important to note that consumer behavior changes very fast. What worked last quarter might flop today. New traffic sources, changing trends, rising expectations. Landing pages are what keep you agile and ready to adapt to the changing market, to changing consumer trends. You know, there might be a new competitor out today that wasn't out yesterday, and they've just changed the game now. Now you're focused on competing on price. It's landing pages and educational funnels which are going to help you value stack and separate you from the pack. And this is where having a system is going to help separate you from the pack. Iteration over time will always beat guesswork. Great CRO isn't magic, it's methodical. You test the headline, the images, the offers, testimonials, social proof, and every test teaches you what really converts, and you're just getting more and more data over time that's going to tell you what your customers are saying to you, how they're speaking to you, how they want to be spoken to, and that's really what's going to help your website and brand improve over time. It's not just optimizing for conversions, you're optimizing your brand, you're optimizing your revenue over time, and you cannot just only look at competitors. You have to get the data from your customers, from your users, and landing pages are what's going to really help you get there, as opposed to only focusing on ad creative and your Google ads and your TikTok shop and all that. And that's learning things like how to prioritize your CTA elements and your content, or clear and concise product headlines, emotional touch through the hero image. For example, one of our clients, BERO Brewing, that's Tom Holland's and a beer brand, we did a few landing pages together and one was focusing on a new offer, and that was focused on the product and just making it as easy as possible for the customer to make that purchase, just give them that new fresh offer, while another was on a listicle and educational funnel. And we had different variations of the listicle speaking to their different customer archetypes. And so one listicle was focused on one customer type, another listicle was focused on another. And with those two customer types, we have further split tests speaking to those exact customers in different ways. One is focused maybe more on price, one is focused maybe more on the health benefit, one is focused more on how it's going to make them feel, one is more focused on how it's actually a very cool thing to do, and one is focused on the health benefits and how this NA beer is going to actually make their life better. So there's a lot of different avenues to unlock scale with your different customer types, as well as how to speak to those specific customer types as well. And that's why we say one page can't serve everyone. Different audiences need different angles. You wouldn't pitch a first-time visitor the same way you'd pitch a retargeted shopper. High-performing brands build landing pages for each customer segment. And that's why it's important to note that real data takes time, whether you're focusing on conversion rate, when using tools like heatmap.com, for instance, where are the users dropping off, what have recent purchases been telling you, what sections are driving a lot of clicks, and what is the AOV focus for the quarter. So there's a lot of different things to look at. And that's why it's important to note that the data takes time. You can't rush the insights. Each landing page needs enough traffic and time to generate statistically sound learnings, and then you improve again and again. And that's why growth comes from compounding wins. One tweak won't double your revenue, but 12 months of smarter tests, better copy, sharper CTAs and imagery, improved social proof, that will grow your brand. And here, for instance, on these two landing page sections, one is just 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, and then another is the same with bundled options. And by the way, with Replo's new bundle builder feature, you can build more complex offers and bundles. I love simplicity, but with some niches, some product types, you'll have different ways you can bundle it. For instance, a quantity break and bundling that plus how many kids it's for. So let's say you have 3 kids here, that'll be 3 times this bundle. So Replo makes it really cool. A year ago, it was harder to do this kind of thing. You would have to go more the custom code route. But recently, in the past few months, you can do all of this now. And that's why Replo is really great. We are a partner with Replo, so most of our landing pages and split tests, it's all done on Replo. And if all that makes sense, feel free to book a call and we can chat more about this. I'm going to link this Figma file in the description below. So make sure to check that out where you can see all the value here. And there's going to be a link as well to book a call and we can chat more. Next, I want to get into the mindset why landing pages aren't a one and done project. One of the most common misconceptions we see is the idea that you can build 1 or 2 landing pages, launch them, and immediately see a dramatic lift in performance. While that might happen in rare cases, it's not a reliable or sustainable approach. Landing page optimization is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process. Just like paid ads, landing pages need to be continuously tested, refined, and optimized over time to reach their full potential. The brands that win in today's competitive landscape are the ones that treat landing pages as part of a long-term testing strategy, not a quick fix. And here's why. That's because customer behavior is always changing. What works today might not work next quarter. As your traffic sources evolve and customer expectations shift, your landing pages need to adapt also. When doing landing pages and tests over time, we'll further refine and make further split tests of each landing page with slight different layouts, focus on speaking to their customers in targeted different angles. And that's why CRO success comes from iteration. The first version of any landing page is just a starting point. You can't know what version will convert best until you run those tests. Copy, layout, offer framing, testimonials, images. All of these need to be tested over time to uncover what truly resonates with your audience. Top brands don't just run one landing page. They create pages tailored to different traffic types, audiences, and offers, and run tests across each. One page alone won't give you the full picture of what's actually working on your store. And once we get those pages up and running, we'll ask questions like, what is the conversion rate of this page? What is the AOV? Which sections correlate with conversions or exits? Are users converting on the first visit or returning? Is the value proposition clear within the first 5 seconds? That's super key. Is there a clear and compelling offer above the fold? Are objections addressed before the CTA? Does the page copy match the ad or source message? What's the average time on the page? What's the scroll depth? Where are users actually clicking? You need enough data to confidently know whether a page is performing. That means giving each test enough time to run and using that data to fuel the next round of improvements. The biggest gains, like I said before, come from compounding improvements. Rarely does a single test unlock massive lift, but small wins stack monthly, clearer headlines, better hierarchy, improved social proof, smarter offer positioning can compound into serious revenue growth over time. So remember, CRO is a monthly practice, not a one-time project. Without a clear strategy and system, it's going to be very hard to grow your sales, conversions, LTV, revenue per session, revenue per click, all of those metrics like I've mentioned before. With a clear roadmap strategy, that's really how you're going to scale your brand. beyond 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures, and beyond. Finally, we're going to get into the actual roadmap and what does that look like exactly over the course of a year, over the course of 12 months. Now we've discussed why you need to do this. We're going to get into exactly how and what. So month one, I like to talk with brands and see what's going on with their current offerings, with their current products, with their current conversion and AOV. And we like to first generally test a new offer landing page for the bestseller. And the goal is to see if the new offer outperforms the existing one and start the conversion data. Also design and build a listicle, such as 5 ways this product improves X, why doctors are recommending this product, how this product's going to save your life, 6 reasons why, 7 reasons why, just like that. And the goal is to build trust, get new insights, build a deeper funnel. Listicles get people energized and educated to buy from you specifically and not the guy next door. Another option is to also refresh the existing offer landing page or PDP with a new visual layout or angle. And that goal is to test design versus message as an early A/B test. So what to do in the first month? Design and build new offer landing page, conduct testing for new offer, design and build listicle page, follow problem, agitate, solution framework for the listicle. That's based off of Eugene Short's copywriting principles, problem, agitate, solution. Next, in month 2, now that we've got the first pages done, we want to test a new product or apply the month 1 offer to another SKU, another product. Then start A/B testing with 2 to 3 copy variations on the listicle, changing up the headlines, the CTAs, the imagery, even potentially the offer. But quick note, I don't actually like to put buy boxes in the listicles anymore. We used to do that, but we found with testing data that actually listicles generally perform better without putting the buy box in it. You just have a CTA box that'll then take the user to the landing page or the PDP. And the goal of this month is to refine what messaging resonates through early A/B testing data. Next, as we get into month 3, we want to deploy the best converting layout across 2 to 3 products for the landing page templates we've developed. Also making new PDP images to make them look like this top static ads, or also turning some of the landing page sections into PDP images, because more and more when users get to the top of the fold or the buy box, they want to see in a sense the whole landing page in one view, in one fold. So more and more as we get into month 3, we want to turn some of our landing page sections into buy box and PDP images, because the buy boxes that we build on Replo, they're going to take the images directly from the Shopify PDP. So that's just one key avenue we found to further help improve the conversions and the AOV. Then for the listicles, we want to use the earlier winners, optimize with longer, shorter copy, different formats, maybe even test an advertorial as well. And you can go into these right frames here for each month to just give you those exact step-by-steps what to do. Then once we've completed 3 months with a client, we like to really audit and analyze what was done the first 3 months, what can be improved, and what to cut. And here we like to analyze the conversion rates, engagement rates, bounce rates, AOV, what's going on with the ads, how aligned are the ads to the landing pages. Then for our decisions, kill non-performers, double down on top 3 pages, decide the next tranche of pages to complete design and dev as we get into month 4. And the tools we use, of course, Replo Analytics, GA4, that's Google Analytics, and heatmap.com. Heatmap is by far our favorite heat map tool, and we are partners with them as well. So if you don't have Heatmap yet, we can get you 15% off with our affiliate link. Then as we get into month 4, we want to rotate the offers for existing products or new launches. We want to also consider at this point collection pages and building a category specific landing page, maybe for a spring collection sale, a seasonal sale, maybe for Q4, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We also want to look at new funnels offers, expanding with new funnels, educational pages, quiz offers as well. Quiz offers are doing very well at the moment, and clients have recently been asking us to do quiz funnels. And a quiz funnel is basically where you have users come to a page, there's a quiz using apps like Octane or Digio and asking, and based on how users will respond to the quiz, having 2 to 3 different formats of your landing page speaking to that user type based on their answers. Next, into month 5, again, looking at seasonal promotional offer landing pages, looking at other bundles, possibly starter kits, starter packs, welcome kits. If we haven't already done this in the first 3 months, now is a good time to look at this. Again, looking at new offers, new bundles, welcome kits. Then also homepage refinements. The beautiful thing with Replo is that we can build homepages in Replo. So if the homepage needs some work, we can look at updating the homepage using some of those best working sections from our other landing pages and outfitting them and bringing them into the homepage as well. Month 6, deploying the top landing page designs, applying the top landing page designs to more products, looking at new tests with an advertorial, new listicles, designing simplified landing pages for paid retargeting or cart abandonment as well, creating new landing pages specifically for people who came to your site, they left, and you have those retargeting emails and ads trying to get them back. After month 6, doing another audit, of course. You can audit at any time, of course, in any month, but it's always good to make sure after 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, doing another just deep haul audit as well to really see what's going on and then further grow from that. That'll just help improve the system and get the system working better over time. Month 7, looking at some repeat buyer landing pages, some cross-selling pages, doing a full review of the winning landing pages as well, tweaking the UX over time, tightening the copy, trying new angles as well. Month 8, new tests, focus landing pages with winning designs on new products, new SKUs, trying also specific landing pages for your different email list segments as well, and giving them specific targeted offers. Maybe there's some offers for your brands that new customers don't care about, or it doesn't make sense for new customers, but it does make sense for repeat buyers, for your existing customers. And these are offers as well that will help your AOV, that'll help your revenue per session, your revenue per click. And of course, new listicle tests, testing new copy, new headlines, new images if you have as well, and redoing those PDP images as well. Month 9, personalizing those landing pages by traffic source or browsing behavior, kind of building upon the previous month as well. Also creating upsell pages as well. And these are landing page funnels where you have the user will basically pick like a bundle on the first page, and then the second landing page will then prompt them to select those add-ons. Then also creating even a FAQ landing page as well, a landing page that's more focused on just answering the top customer questions, speaking more about the pain points, and answering those questions directly on a FAQ specified landing page. After month 9, doing another audit, killing the non-performers, doubling down on the top pages, and deciding what to do next. And then in month 10, maybe at that stage, looking at some international landing pages, looking at even other landing pages for different ad channels, TikTok, Google, Meta. I know TikTok Shop in the sense of looking at an influencer style landing page, and then having landing pages as well, more LTV focus, emphasizing subscriptions, repurchase, just focus on that customer retention as well. Then in month 11, creating new landing page tests for same products, new products, continuing with also maybe more collection pages as well, recycling your top historic landing pages, your best performers with new visuals, new copy, maybe some new seasonal context. If your best page you did was in the fall, maybe try something in the spring, try something new, spice it up. And you can do all of these new tests with Replo's A/B testing feature as well. Then in month 12, showcasing your top products, doing a bestseller page if you haven't already done it yet, more bundle deals, focus on offers with the highest profits as well. Looking at, of course, at seasonal holiday promos, New Year kits, season LP. This is, of course, if you started in January, it would make sense, but whatever holiday is of that time. If you haven't yet, also looking at quiz-based funnels as well, quiz-based landing pages. Then at the end of 12 months, doing that review as well. Now it's an annual review. And then going beyond month 12, reviewing your metrics, looking at what to pause, what to scale, what to further refine and test, updating your creatives as well, your statics on the PDP imagery, UGC content, video, copy, and then expanding with new customer segments, new SKUs, new funnel, subscription funnels, quiz funnels, gift with purchase, free gift with purchase, BOGO deals also. And remember to continuously A/B test, focus on the winning landing pages, and never ever stop testing. Landing page testing needs to be viewed in the same way as your ad testing. And that's why I built this system and 12-month roadmap for what to do in your first year and go beyond from that. So I hope that helps. Hope that gives you the full picture of what to do month to month. And I'm going to do another video as well where I'm expanding upon this as well. If you want to just see the quick bites of what to do month to month, look at this Too Long Dinner Read. Also, here's the different traffic types as well, what pages to build for specific traffic types, and also what offers you should try as well. There's a lot of offers here too. These are the 8 best e-commerce offers. I'm going to do another video where I go more in depth on these pages in the Figma, but that's an overview of what you should be doing your first 12 months of landing page testing, of funnel testing for your e-commerce brand to help not just increase conversions, AOV, lifetime value, but how to scale your brand long-term and find what really works and resonates with your customers as best as possible. Thank you guys. And I'm going to link this Figma in the description below. Make sure to click that link, access this. There's a lot of great free value in this. Access that now. Thanks, guys.